From our seas to our swamps, Florida has a diverse wildlife. While some animals have a larger fan base than others, there are some slithery creatures that tend to get a bad rap.
Okay, well, snakes, I mean, they play a vital role in the ecosystem around the world, and people's misunderstanding may be kind of the biggest barrier to their conservation. But today is World Snake Day. So how do we celebrate here on the 9 a.m. show?
We're about to find out.
We're about to find out. And let's raise some snake awareness, shall we?
They're not all bad. We're excited to have with us Barrington Mitchell, snake expert from Cool Zoo. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me, ladies.
Tell us about Cool Zoo. What is Cool Zoo?
It sounds cool.
You know, tell us about how you came to be a snake expert.
Yeah, well, so the Cool Zoo is a great experience. We offer encounters for different people to actually come in contact with different animals and different things that they wouldn't normally come in contact with. So we go around all over the country and we actually offer our services all over. We're going to be soon opening a location in Auburndale, only six exits from Disney World. So we hope to be able to bring it closer to some of this Orlando family.
And how did you get into being a snake expert? Tell us.
I got started from a very young age. I got introduced from, I had a reptile museum that was close to my house, and that sparked the interest. And from there, we just went down the rabbit hole and kept going after more and more reptiles, and here I came.
And what entails being a snake expert?
So there's a couple ways you can be an expert. It's either through having a lot of experience with the reptiles themselves, or actually going through school and getting zoological degrees to kind of help you in that effort to get some type of conservation efforts towards saving reptiles, those type of deals. So that's how you do it.
And World Snake Day is today, and
Correct.
we want to celebrate. So what is World Snake Day after all?
So World Snake Day is just bringing awareness to actual snakes and bringing awareness to conservation for reptiles. Most people have a big fear of reptiles and big fear of snakes in general, and there's a lot of superstitions behind them. So what we try to do is just let people know that snakes are not all bad. We have a Repticon that's going on. It's going to be the 1,000th Repticon. It started here in Orlando, and it's going to be here again in Orlando at the Orlando Fairgrounds. So if you're out this weekend, you should definitely check it out. Saturday and Sunday we'll be there from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's a great way to actually see some of these animals and get up close with them. And we'll actually be doing free encounters with Jake from Snake Farm. He's a really big Colombian red-tailed boa.
Yeah.
And we bring him out. He's about 8 feet long. He's a fan favorite. He does great with little kids. And we'll be doing free photos with him from 10 to 10:30. So I definitely recommend everybody to come out and check out Repticon 1000. It's going to be a cool event.
I think part of the fascination is because they tend to hide. They tend to be, you know, in places where we don't see them just in an everyday basis. But you see people post, you know, pictures on Nextdoor or Facebook like, I see this snake, what is it? And, you know, you have advice and different rules of thumb to keep in mind with that, because some snakes can be venomous.
Very true.
How do you know what to do?
Well, the best thing to do is leave them alone. To be honest, the snake doesn't want to have any interactions with you if possible.
Right back to you there, snake.
Right.
Most times you're startling the snake and it's very terrified, and a lot of its actions are out of defense. So if you just leave it alone, especially if you don't know what it is, I would recommend to just walk away.
But what if it's like on my patio and I need this guy, you know, get out of here?
You need to get through the patio.
Right. Like,
Well,
I want to leave you alone, but you got to go.
Well, if you have a light stick, you can nudge him in the right direction. I'm sure he'll leave you alone.
Please videotape that, Bridget, if you do that.
There are actual services you guys can call that will come and remove the snakes for you guys, so you don't necessarily have to worry about that. There are some venomous snakes out there.
What are some of those rules of thumb? Because there are some
like a
different
red
sayings,
and yellow,
like kill a fellow. Or,
Yes, which only applies in North America. Do not go to Asia with that. That will not work for you.
Okay.
Don't go chasing snakes.
Correct.
Okay?
The best thing is education. Education is key. The more you know about these animals, the more you can identify them. Some of the common ones you'll see out here that you should be wary of are cottonmouths and rattlesnakes. Rattlesnakes are very obvious, and cottonmouths cottonmouths. They have really big heat pits. You'll see them on the front of their face. So
What are heat pits?
heat pits are how the snakes actually are able to detect their prey.
Okay.
And they're actually two circular pits that are located on the front of the snake's face.
Okay.
And they help them identify different animals.
So they
in
look
the
like
wild.
like nose holes, kind of.
Or more like
Somewhat.
like
Yeah.
ears.
No, they would be more like little divots in
Oh,
the
Like
sides.
dimples, big dimples. Avoid.
We want to see a picture of this,
We
okay?
definitely have to get you girls some pictures. But all snakes have different amounts of them, and they're just something that everybody should take a chance to go out and actually learn about and do some research, because they help keep our rodent populations in check. They actually are a big part of our ecosystem, and they're a needed part of our environment.
And we have some environmental threats. I mean, we have the pythons that, of course, are a threat and like
Correct.
in the swamps. But then we also have many losing their habitats. Many native snakes
Correct.
losing their habitats because of development.
Correct. And it's all an unfortunate situation that honestly was created by people. So we have to do a better job to do a better effort of taking care of our native friends.
So where can we get more about Cool Zoo before we let you go,
So
Barrington?
you guys can look up Cool Zoo at coolzoo.org. We will be at Repticon from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday, and we'll be doing free snake holes with Jake from Snake Farm. He
Hey.
is once again a very lovable guy, has a great face, and you'll also see me there. So it'll be a pleasure to have everybody come down, bring your kids, bring your families. You'll have a great experience, and you'll get to see a bunch of different reptiles you wouldn't normally encounter.
Yeah, educate and empower.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Definitely.
much.
Thank
Pleasure.
you.
Thank you.